Huepa! Like my grandmother, mi abuelita, used to call this Sopón de Pollo, or Asopao de Pollo. And she was born in 1914, so she's old school. She was old school. And I'm going to show you how to prepare this. Make sure you have medium size rice, okay? And I'm going to go old school. He's my sofrito ingredients, old school, okay? Let's create. I'm going to go with 4 legs of chicken, and I'm going to cook a lot. And I'm going to put some holes on it. And all you need, you don't need that can, adobo stuff, or whatever. All you need is a little bit of oil. I would like to put a little bit of oil, just a few drops. So things stick to it, you know? Salt. Somewhat generous. Some pepper. And that's it, because I don't want it to get too burnt, okay? Mix it up. So I have my caldero. You can use any pot, but I'm going with the caldero, Puerto Rican style, huepa, right? So I'm going to put some annatto oil. And actually you can prepare this. You can put some extra virgin olive oil, some annatto seeds, heat it up for about a minute, then scoop out the annatto seeds. But what I have here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to brown these babies a little bit. Just brown them a little bit, you know. I got this at medium high, okay? About 5 minutes later, because you're not frying them, just giving them some color. Put them aside. Turn the heat down to medium for now. And what I'm going to do is do my real-time sofrito. What I have here is onions, red pepper, dry oregano. I also have some culantro, but if you don't have it, that's fine. And I have cilantro. And I'm going to create my sofrito, like 1920s, 1930s style. You can put a little bit more oil. Just a little bit more. And you're going to caramelize this for about 3 minutes, okay? So, about 2-3 minutes later, I have about 5 teeth of garlic. I love garlic. 3 teeth would be enough. Chopped. This one you're going to move around because you don't want it to burn. It becomes kind of sour when it burns, so you don't want it burned. Add some tomato paste, about a tablespoon. Going to add it now. And you're going to mix it up. Right in the base, okay? I have my homemade sazón. What I have here is some turmeric, about a teaspoon of black pepper. I have also a teaspoon of coriander. And optional, because I want to keep that nice color, I want to make it a little bit darker, I have some small paprika, which by the way, the Spanish, when they were in the islands and this side of the world, centuries ago, over 500 years ago, they took our peppers, the sweet ones, went back to Spain, they dried them, they smoked them, and they created a smoked paprika. So hey, I'm going to use it. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add the chicken. Mix everything together. And I'm going to add about 6 cups of water because I'm going to use 1 cup of rice, medium-sized rice. And the rice, I'm not going to put it in here yet. So let me increase it here a little bit to let it to simmer first. Look at this color already, see? Give it a taste. And if it needs more salt, now is the time. So I'm going to cover it couple notches about medium. Let it cook for about 20-25 minutes because I want the chicken to cook before I add the rice. Now I cover it because I don't want the rice steam. I don't want the liquid to reduce. I want to minimize that, okay? I might lose about 1/4 of a cup like this. But if I left it open, I'm going to lose a lot more. It's been about 30 minutes. I'm going to add the rice. And I'm going to lower the heat. Medium-sized rice, okay? So it can absorb things, okay? Medium-sized rice. And if you feel you need to add another cup of water, now is the time. Okay? Now is the time. You can add another cup. But you're going to close it again and let it go for about 15-20 minutes, okay? Look at this beauty. And look at this color. Are natural and this is going to be delicious.